Alright, what is up, you guys? It's John here again. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas. And, yeah, I'm just gonna make one Christmas tutorial. And it's gonna be how to make an origami Christmas tree. So, it looks like this. It is modular, which means it's made up of different parts that you put together to make this tree. So, you will start off by having 3 sheets of paper, not 4, 3. So you will need 2 green sheets of paper, 1 brown sheet, and whatever colors you want. It really doesn't matter, but just 3 sheets of paper total. And you will take your first one and you will fold it diagonally. So basically, what you are going to be doing here is making an origami square. So if you already know how to make one of those, then I guess you can skip this part, but yeah, so you'll fold it diagonally and then you will fold it on the back side just like so, and you want to make sure these edges are aligned. Unlike mine, you want them to be very aligned. So if you are using construction paper like me, it may be harder to crease because the way the construction paper is made makes it harder to crease, but it's still doable. So you'll take you'll unfold it and you'll make sure the top side edges are aligned, and if they aren't, you can go back along the top and line up the sides, and then you should have something that looks like this. So what you will do is either lick or cut the paper, and I prefer to lick it because it's just faster and it's straighter than cutting, and then you'll just tear it in half. So you will then fold your paper diagonally and just put it to the side, and the excess sheet of paper you will keep it because you will need it, and fold it diagonally, and then you'll fold it on its back just like before, and unfold it and make sure the sides are lined up. So as you can see on the right side, it is not lined up, so you just want to push it and then crease it while still holding it in that position, and you should fix it. And now you can either lick or cut like I said before, and then you will tear it, and you don't need the other excess, so you can just throw that away. And so now you should have 2 squares, 1 small and 1 large, and now you are going to make your medium square. So you are going to fold your paper in half, just like so, and just crease it nicely. And like I said before, you can either lick or cut it, and then you will tear it. And you don't need one of these halves. You only need one of these halves. You can throw away the other half, and you should have something that looks like this. So now you will fold it in half diagonally once more, then fold it on its back, and then you will unfold it, make sure everything is lined up. Then you will lick or cut it, and then you will tear it. And you should have now a large, medium, and small square. So you will do the same thing with the trunk, which is the brown which is the brown sheet of paper. So you will fold it diagonally, and then you will fold it back on itself, and you'll unfold it, make sure everything is lined up. Then you will lick or cut it, and then you will tear it. And this is all you will need for the tree: a large sheet of paper, 2 large sheets of paper, medium, and a small, and they are all in the shape of a square. So now you'll take your large green square and you will fold it in half diagonally, and you will crease it just like so, and it should look like this. And notice how you already have a crease from making it into a square, so you don't have to do it twice, you just have to do it once. But now you'll fold it in half straight instead of diagonally, so you will have to do this one twice. So you just fold it in half straight, then you'll take it and you'll fold the other side in half, So you folded it in half twice, and you got a little plus in the middle of the X that was there because you did the diagonal folds. So it should look something like this now. Just crease it nicely, just like so, and you should have something that looks like this. So now you fold it diagonally, and you will push the sides into the triangle. Well, the diamond, not the triangle, the diamond, which is two triangles with the sides. Never mind. And so you just want to make sure everything is creased nicely, and it should look like this. And so you can just put that to the side, and you'll do the same thing with the other 3 sheets of paper, or the other 3 squares of paper. So just fold it in half diagonally, crease it, and then fold it in half normally, then fold it in half again normally, and then fold it diagonal and put the sides into the diamond. Do the same thing with the large one. Fold it in half diagonally. Now you will fold it in half, and now you'll fold it in half again, and now you'll fold it diagonally and then tuck the edges inside of the diamond. Fold it in half diagonally, fold it in half straight, fold it in half straight again, then tuck in the edges. And you should have something that looks like all of these, with one missing square, and there it is. So you should have 4 of these things. And now you will start to fold the branches, I guess, of the tree, which are pretty basic. So you'll just fold up, just like so. So you just want to fold upwards again, and now you will, I guess, turn the paper. Sorry, my fold came undone, but you don't have to do that. But you'll just fold upwards, and then you'll fold upwards again. And so now you should have something that looks like this. And you just want to make sure everything is creased nicely. And so yeah, you will do the same thing for the other 2 green branches, but you will take this flap and you will fold it to the right, just like so, or to the left. I don't think it makes a difference, but they all do have to be going the same way. So if one of them is going to the right, the next one cannot be going to the left. They all have to go the same way. So then you'll fold it to the right again, and you'll do the same thing here. So basically what you're doing is grabbing the flap and just pulling it down to the right and making a crease. So I'll show you again. Pull the flap down. That's all you're doing. Just fold it to the right, and it should look like this now. So now you will turn the model over, and you should see these little triangles. Now what you will do with these triangles, just start anywhere, and you will fold them the opposite way that they were going. So if it was going, say, to the right, you want to fold it to the left. So you just want to make sure they are all going the same way when you are finished. So now they are all going the opposite way of the way that they were going when you first turned it over. So should have something that looks like this. And now you will find a place that you want to start, and you will tuck one flap under, and you should have 3 flaps left. And now you will just tuck another one under, and you should have 2 flaps left. So just tuck one more under, and the last one is always the hardest one, especially with a small part of the tree, with the smallest square. But with the large square, it's not as difficult, but it does take some practice to get used to. But the little square is always hard to get the last flap in. So now take the medium square and you will fold it up just like so. There are the same steps. So fold it up again, up again. You should have something that looks like this. Fold down to the right and fold down to the right again, and again, and again. And it should look like this. So now you will turn it over and you will just reverse the way that the flaps were going, just like so, and you will tuck them in. See, the last flap, it's always the hardest. So you will fold it upwards, turn it, and then you'll fold it upwards and fold it upwards. And you should have something that looks like this. So now you will take them and fold them down to the right, and it should look like this. Now comes the hard part. You have to tuck these in, but the last one is fairly difficult to get in. So yeah, it should look something like this. So now you have 3 of the top parts, but the trunk of the tree is different to fold than the other pieces. So you would start by folding them diagonally, just like so, and then you will turn them over, and you will fold them diagonally again. So in the end, it should look like this. And now you don't have to rotate these flaps because you just folded both of them down, so the whole thing should be in that shape now. But it will come apart until you're done with the tree, so you just want to hold it for the whole time that you're folding. But basically the same concept here. You will fold upwards, then you will switch the flaps just like so, and you will fold upwards again. Same concept. And now you'll turn it over and you'll fold upwards again. And now same concept again. So you will take the point of this and you will turn it down to the right, just like so. And you will take it and you will turn it down to the right again, and take it and fold it down to the right once more, and then take it and fold it down to the right for the last time. And now, like you did with the other ones, you will turn it over and you will see 4 flaps, and you will reverse them. So you just want to put them the opposite way they're going, just like so. That's all you have to do. And now you will tuck them into the flap, into the opening that they are covering. So just put them over that opening, just like so, and tuck them under. And now you have 2 flaps left. Do the third one, and then the fourth one is always tricky. So you just want to try and get it in without the top part of the pyramid, of the trunk coming apart. So it should look like this. You might need to hold it while you're doing it, because it will come apart. The top part, I mean, not the bottom part that you just tucked. But now you'll take the biggest square of the green sheet and you'll slide it onto the trunk, just like so. So you want to make sure the edges go into the gaps, just like so, and it should look like this. And you will do the same thing with all the other pieces. So the edges should go into the gaps and should have something that looks like this. And now if your tip is blunt, just like the second piece of my tree, the tip is blunt, so the tiniest piece will be hard.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I'm gonna get it this time. No, wait.
1 eternity later.
Alright, I finally got it. Took me forever, but I did it. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, like I said before. Hope this tutorial helped. If it wasn't clear, tell me in the comments, and leave a like on this video. Let's try and get to 10 likes, I guess. And as always, I'm John, I guess, and yeah, I'm out.